Hello, and this is my review for Primer. What a weird film! I love science fiction films. If you've seen any of my other ones that I review, I really like science fiction films. This is kind of a weird science fiction, science fact kind of film, trying to mix the two together. It's not like any film I've ever seen before, and I think there's probably a reason for that. It is beautifully crafted and cleverly done, but actually blows right over most people's heads. So now this is going to be a brief synopsis, and this is going to be a very tricky one without spoiling any of the storyline, so I'm going to really try not to do it, but it's going to be such a limited insight into the film, you still need to watch it anyway. Basically, a collection of scientist geeks have got together, and on top of their normal full-time job, they're getting together and in someone's garage they're designing new technology to try and make ends meet and make a bit of cash and get out of their 9-to-5 jobs. And they stumble upon something which revolutionises their life. And that's basically all I can say. It is a very, very weird film. As I said, it's very complicated and very weird. And I follow things quite well. And I actually had to re-watch part of this film. I watched it online, thankfully, because if I'd been in the cinema, I'm not sure I could have sat through it twice. Just to try and actually understand what was actually happening. It wasn't like it was just too fast. It was just... It doesn't 100% hold together the storyline, I don't think. There's little bits missing that probably might have helped if they'd been in to kind of link things in together. But it's one of those films where it kind of reveals itself as it goes through, so I couldn't understand. It's such a weird film, it's got to have a lot of kudos for that. It's got balls of steel to do what they've done, and it is a quite interesting film, I think. So I'm going to give this film 3 out of 5. Now that might sound very tight, but actually it is quite an incomprehensible film. But if you actually just love cinematography for its own sake, this is pretty weird and pretty beautiful. But it's just not really, doesn't all stick together. It feels a bit arty, a bit like it's the first film they've made out of film school. I don't think it is actually, but it does have that little hint to it where it's kind of a little bit chunky and doesn't quite fit together properly. Thank you very much for watching this review, and please don't forget to subscribe or rate and comment below.